Oh yeah, it's episode 44, and we're back with Bumpin' Shoulders, a Sports Source podcast. As always, I'm Timothy Chura here with Nick Kappas and a special guest, our friend from Run the Point podcast, Alex Whittet. Alex, before I get to you, Nick, how you doing tonight?
Doing well. Getting ready to leave for New York City this weekend.
Oh, here we go.
Well, some of us actually taking trips, not just lying about
your
it.
endeavors. And I was kind enough when I went to Boston to post on Facebook saying, hey, if you're in the Boston area, hit me up and get free stuff.
Don't hit me up if you're in the New York City area.
They should.
What free stuff would you have to give them?
T-shirts, sunglasses, merch, business cards,
Fair
STDs.
signed photographs.
STDs.
Would you guys take a signed photograph of me?
No,
Really?
I don't want one.
I mean, why would I need one?
Like just in case?
Of what?
Like in 2 years when it's worth a lot.
No, it won't.
I mean, yeah, I guess I'll make that investment.
Oh, I already messed up my new starting trend. Let's take this back.
No, don't.
Oh yeah, episode 44. Welcome back. Happy birthday, Larry Fitzgerald.
Oh, happy birthday, Larry.
Yeah, he's
What is he, 39 now?
35.
No, that's all he is.
Yep.
There's
And
no
that's
way.
that's if you're Alex, I'm telling you. That's if you that's if you listen on Friday when this comes out. Spoiler alert, we're recording on Thursday. It's
He's
August 30th, so it's
years-
really not his birthday. He's 34 right now. But when this comes out, he will be 35.
But at the stroke at midnight.
He's born in 1973. August 31st.
No, he wasn't. He was not born in 1973 if he's 35.
1983.
maybe.
Yeah. Dude, maybe he's 45.
That'd be crazy.
That's
I'm kidding.
believable.
No, it was 83.
Good for him.
That rocked my world.
Happy
I don't know why
birthday,
I thought
Larry.
73.
You do you today.
I wish he was listening.
You think he makes the roster?
He's on the bubble.
I don't know.
Could be in a little bit of trouble, though.
You think he demands a new contract? Get that OBJ money?
Doubt it. Probably doesn't have the same leverage at this point in his career.
Well, let's not. Oh, there's an elephant in the room. What's up, Alex?
Is that
What?
Is that a fat joke? That's the pot calling the kettle black, huh?
No, dude, look at me on YouTube. I'm shredded.
Alex, how you doing?
Not too bad. How about you?
Oh, you made that weird. I'm doing all right.
Yeah, I did.
Thanks for hopping on tonight. I appreciate that. And if you're listening and you're hopping on this podcast, open up iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube. Click subscribe after you search us. And if you're on iTunes, scroll all the way down, click 5 stars. Even if you already did, do it again just in case, because that's the only way to know you care.
Yeah.
Leave a review. We got 2 new reviews, both very weird, but better than nothing. Should we read those?
No, we'll save them for a different time until we have more reviews. Then we'll read our favorites.
I think those are my 2 favorite already.
Yeah, dude, one of them just doesn't make sense.
Can we read that one?
Yeah, I
What
guess.
if I made a burner account and sent
No,
you a
I don't
picture
think
of
you
Brett Favre's
did.
dick pic?
Well, I wish
As a
that's
review.
I wish that's what happened.
Are you
I
the
guess.
No, I
owner?
said what if.
Are you the owner of the 76ers?
No, send me that way better, the Aaron Rodgers one with Olivia Munn that says the Super Bowl can suck it. Because nothing's really going to top that ever.
Because that's funny.
That's why he might be the greatest quarterback of all time when he retires. Because that's a true baller move.
And his denim.
Oh, and
Oh, did you see the outfit that he was wearing
Yeah.
yesterday?
That was so funny.
After
and the
he signed the
mustache,
contract.
dude. That mustache is money. Oh, the app's not working.
Dude,
I could
you're
not get this
struggling.
review. Yeah.
He's struggling.
I'm swiping.
He's squirming for this review. Look
Guys,
at
I
him.
promise we'll get it to you eventually.
If you're watching on YouTube, you can watch his thumbs just going.
Shut the fuck up. How's tell us about New York City. What are you going down there for?
Well, I'm going to visit my girlfriend's
Well, girlfriend.
family.
Isn't this the first time you're meeting her mom?
Yeah.
That
that
should
a-
be interesting.
No,
Dude,
I've
they're
talked to her mom.
Polish as fuck, though.
Yeah, but talking to her over the phone versus meeting
No,
her in
let me
person
tell
is
you what, Nick.
completely
I'm not
different.
worried about
Nick,
it.
let me tell you what. Alex is trying to psych you out.
No,
I'm not.
I'm not worried
I'm
about
just
No, I'm not
saying,
trying to
listen to when Magda talks to her mom on the phone, and it's literally gibberish. And she says
it. It's not
words.
gibberish. It's Polish.
Like when we play our podcast backwards and laugh at it, that's what it sounds like when she talks to her mom on the phone.
it does.
All right, do you want to hear the review left by Anaconda number 9?
Which Sorry, Alex.
Yikes.
I think this is producer.
You know, that's going down here.
Dude, you're soaked.
You spilled so much Canada Dry on him.
Oh, no free plugs.
All right, this is from Anaconda number 9. The review is titled In the Woods. And the review is it true that you will be talking about how big your manhood should be in the woods with a very special guest? I believe the show is going to be called Show Me the Beef. I have no idea.
The only
What
reason-
that means.
hell is he
The
talking
only person
about?
I've ever heard say "Show me the beef" is producer Pops, which is
Was that you, producer Pops? You
It
got
was-
a mic today. Chime in.
it was something from World of Warcraft or something like that.
That's
Are you sure it's not a Wendy's commercial, dude?
that is a Wendy's commercial too. There's a lot of.
That's Where's the Beef,
No,
not Show Me the
no,
Beef.
because there's a mad little old lady that was saying "Show me the beef." That was a thing. No, that's a different.
Hold
one.
on, let's.
No, it was Where's the Beef?
Yeah, but there was "Show me the beef" too.
let's
like,
I'm
as of, like-
just googling the term.
I'll read the other new one too that we have. It's from Save That Vid. #420 Club is the title, and it says, "When you on the herb and want to hear sports news from progressive, non-establishment, free market source, listen to this podcast." Thanks, Save That Vid.
Yeah.
Whoever you are.
I mean, a little bit dragged out, but still a positive
No, it's
review.
not. That's
No,
better
it's-
than nothing. He gave us
yeah.
5 stars too.
It's a big bun. It's a very big bun. Big fluffy bun. It's a very big fluffy bun.
Where's the beef?
Some hamburger places give you a lot less beef on a lot of bun.
I'm telling you, if you
Where's the beef?
search,
At Wendy's, we serve a hamburger we modestly call a single. And Wendy's.
I'm telling you, if you search "Show Me the Beef" Wendy's too, you'll find something.
No, when I googled "Show Me the Beef," only "Where's the Beef" popped up.
I don't.
It acted like that term doesn't exist.
So was that you, producer Pops?
Oh yeah, that's true. We
well,
did
he's
it.
got
We did.
his iPad. I don't know. He's lied about
Things-
smaller things.
Things are adding up.
My hands are mad sticky now.
Oh, you're disgusting.
Don't drink ginger ale. That's on you.
And don't do whatever you're doing because only one hand should be sticky. Moving forward, Nick, you have some MMA news you brought to the table. Let's
I did.
get
Breaking
to that
news.
before Alex gets more sticky.
JDS for tied to Vuza. This Chris would
Say
tear,
that 10 times fast.
Chris would tear me apart for saying that wrong.
Yeah, and I don't know who it is.
Is in works for December 1st in Adelaide,
Chris, if you're listening, we need you here, man.
in UFC Adelaide.
Oh, yeah, no, he's not Anaconda number 9. Anaconda number 9 seems like such
Yeah,
a
but you can
producer
make-
Pops thing, too,
You make
though.
a name. You make a name when you go to
You know,
review.
let him have it, okay? If it's him, let him have it. If it's someone else, thanks, dude, but make more sense. Thanks for the
So-
5 stars still.
Again, JDS for tied to Vuza and works for December 1st in UFC Adelaide.
Do you think he's
It's the
going to
main
slap
event.
him with the glove? The fake glove to start the duel?
What the fuck are you talking
When
about?
JDS walks out to the middle and they announce him and he does the glove slap like how they used to start
I don't
duels
think that's
before.
a glove slap, dude.
That is what it is. They would
Is
like
it?
that's how duels would start. They would slap somebody in the face with the glove.
But I didn't think that's what he was doing it
That is
for.
absolutely what he's doing.
Then why does he do it when he wins too?
Because it's him
To assert
dueling.
dominance?
Dude, I'm telling you that's why he does it.
Are you sure? Are you?
No, I'm positive. Like I'm actually positive that's why he does that.
Makes sense.
I pick up
I mean, it
on
would
very
make sense.
few
That's
things.
why I'm not arguing it.
I pick up on very few things from the MMA world and that's one of them.
Oh, okay.
If you want to talk Cody McKenzie
Well, yeah, he's
and
definitely gonna do it. Like he does it before every fight.
if you want to talk Cody McKenzie and Chad Mendez, I remember that too.
But tied to Vuza or whatever, just won a unanimous decision over. Oh God, what's his name?
Don't just skip over him.
Andrei Arlovsky
Don't say
at
Arlovsky.
when
right?
yeah,
You
I had to
butchered
think
that
about
also.
who that was for a second. but
Andrei
No,
Arlovsky.
Ty.
You're still butchering it, I think.
Yeah, he's a guy from Australia.
Thought he was New Zealand.
Nope, he's Australia.
So he fights the shit out of kangaroos, and he's going to beat JDS.
I think he is. He's like 26 years old, undefeated.
Up and comer, too much too soon.
This first fight with Andre was the first time he's been out of the second round or something like that. It's his first non-knockout finish.
The only thing I've ever seen on him was like the UFC like greatest highlights or whatever. It was like knee finishes, and he hit a flying knee, and then that's literally all.
Dude,
I've
are
ever-
you sure?
Yeah.
He's a big heavyweight. Are
I
you
swear
sure?
to God.
Are you sure he has a
Yeah.
flying knee knockout?
It was like they called it a flying knee. I mean, he jumped and was in the air when he landed the knee. So I guess
Timothy's shaking his head at the camera.
No, it wasn't. I have no idea who we're talking about, but moving forward from that, we can Google his highlight reel off the air.
Oh yeah, it was off his first fight.
All right, or
It's
Google it
not-
on the air.
I guess we'll call it a flying knee, but he's like 3 inches off the ground.
That's still in the air.
Yeah, so
That's more flying than you actively are.
It's like when you throw a knee against a pad and your other foot kind of comes off the ground anyway.
No, I didn't throw very hard knees when I trained.
So I mean that's what it looks like.
I could never get the never showed up.
Now what I think is going under the radar is, so Cowboy is going to be fighting Mike Perry in, I believe it's November.
Thank God he's not a pumpkin.
No, the problem was that Cowboy and Mike Perry both fought at they're from Jackson Winklejohn. They both train there. Cowboy's been one of the longest, if not the longest guy from Jackson Winklejohn. He was there before Winklejohn
They
was.
both trained there when this fight got announced?
Yeah. So
Why?
hold on, we're getting there.
Okay.
We're getting there. So Cowboy was talking. He said to Greg Jackson. He said, He's like, I don't want us both training out of the same gym. Greg Jackson was his former coach. He only pays Greg Jackson because Winklejohn came after, so he just always gave Greg Jackson the cut because he doesn't really train with Winklejohn.
Yeah.
I mean, as we know, Cowboy has his BMF ranch where he trains out of too. It's just like his own personal gym on his
What's BMF?
bad motherfucker ranch.
Nice.
So Winklejohn kind of took over the gym and called Cowboy one day and told him he's kicked out of the gym. They took Mike Perry over him, and Mike Perry can stay to train, and Cowboy got kicked out.
Well, Mike Perry's actually insane, so probably avoid that one.
I don't know. They went with the younger Mike Perry over Cowboy, who's been there. He's been training. Like I said, he was there before Winklejohn was. And Cowboy went on the Joe Rogan Experience and kind of broke this all down this week. It's kind of a crazy story. Like, Jackson Winklejohn's been struggling. Cowboy's a huge name. And
So did Greg Jackson have like no say in this?
Greg Jackson's technically the owner, so
So in theory,
So he was a little pushover bitch about it.
yeah. What Cowboy's saying is Greg Jackson barely even does anything there. He also said that Winklejohn, if you pay like $150, you can go spar with Holly Holm. Like you can just go and do it. They just let anyone pretty much do anything for money.
Oh, so they're
He
really
said it's like-
that's not a good look.
Yeah, he said it's like a money gym now. They don't care about the fighters
Do
anymore.
you think we should go on a sports works trip and spar Holly Holm?
Actually, I paid $200. You're doing 3 rounds with John Jones.
Dude, let's fucking do it. I won't make it out of 10 seconds. So
Oh,
it's
no, no,
fine.
no, no,
You
no.
wasted
You
10
have to-
seconds is being liberal.
You have to be
No,
there.
I can run.
Yeah, he's got to make it across
I
the
can
octagon.
stall for 10.
You have to go 3 rounds. Like you're stuck in there for 15 minutes.
Even if he actually knocks you out cold.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
We wait for you to wake up. The clock stops when you're out cold.
Do we get anything for it?
You get an experience.
15 minutes with John Jones.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it. Dude,
I told him you have
Does he-
coke in
does
your
he still
pocket and you're not
train
sharing.
Oh God.
that'd be rough. He's going to get
He
it.
also said to picture you as a little or old pregnant woman.
No, it's not old. She wasn't old, dude.
Dude, why would
She's
she be
in her
old
20s.
and pregnant? What is she, 87 and having her first kid?
She's in her 20s.
Start sooner.
But yeah, I thought that was kind of fucked up news that Cowboy got kicked out of a gym he's been at for years, all because he didn't want his opponent training there.
Yeah,
Mike
'cause I mean-
Perry's done 1 fight camp there.
Oh, and also Mike Perry's insane.
But Mike Perry did 1 fight, and him and Mike Perry.
And Mike Perry would try to hurt him in training.
But what he said is, him and Mike Perry do stuff outside the gym. Like they were friends outside
but
the
it's
gym.
not like it's the
they
first-
went hunting together. They went they did shit together. And then he just like he's like I feel like he's only been here for 1 camp. I've been here for every camp. I should get priority over him.
And he's probably such a nicer guy. I don't know either of them, so I feel very rude
mean, I'd
saying that.
assume
But I'm
Cowboy is.
judging the book by its cover, and I watched Mike Perry punch through pumpkins while his girlfriend held them. And I'm never going to forget this.
I know.
And bless you, producer Pop.
Cowboy's a family man.
Yeah,
He
he's
is
never
now.
punched a pumpkin that his girlfriend was holding that I know of. And he sure as hell never posted it all over Instagram in a series of videos that were a little bit too long.
I need to look one day into these videos. I
That's-
need to
when
see
we get
this.
off. Oh,
Back on the phone.
relax.
Yikes.
No, the poll that we talked about. For once, we followed
Oh.
through on a poll for the
Yeah.
name, and I
I
think
did vote.
yeah, I voted for my own. I think we still lost. I don't know if I can see now that it's off. It should come up in like my archives, right?
Oh my god! If you saved it to your archives, right? Don't you have
Dude,
to
I
save it
hope
to your
so.
archive?
No, don't tell me that. I think I might have had to.
You have to know who won, right?
No, because I haven't checked on. Oh no, I think we can see. No, this is bullshit. I'm not.
You have to pay for it.
No, this is my segment, and I didn't even win the name. I was one of 3 bets for my name, or 3 votes for my name. I gotta stop thinking about
Not gonna
gambling.
lie, I picked the.
You betcha is a
Chris.
shitty name, and I'm gonna post about that. I'm posting this on Instagram later.
What if we
and
name
I'm
it-
gonna throw a fit.
What if we name it What the Bet? You betcha.
No, I'm gonna throw a
Nah,
fit.
that's
That
too
is-
much.
You betcha is such a shitty name for it, and I'm whatever. Off the air problems. We'll talk about it. It's probably gonna be you betcha, but just
I
know
want
I'm
you to
gonna fight
record-
valiantly.
I
for
want
it.
you to record this segment like when we're going into it, and you go, "You betcha," and that's what plays like upbeat music, and you going, "You betcha."
This is the You Betcha.
All right, can we get back to MMA news?
Yeah, go ahead.
You betcha.
Today, Nick Diaz had his charges dropped He
Didn't strangle that girl.
nope.
Good for him.
Yeah.
And good for her, I guess. Maybe
No,
not good for her,
definitely
because
not,
don't say
'cause-
that. Well, no, good for her for not getting strangled,
Yeah.
but not good for her
For
for
being
lying.
an asshole.
And I don't know if I
Okay.
doubt he like files charges against her. He doesn't seem like the guy who would.
No, he just
I
got
think
high
he
as
just
fuck and
I
let
think
it
he
go.
just wants to be done with it.
Yeah, he's like, dude, we'll smoke to
I feel
that.
like it's been dragged out for so long.
He never went to court really for it. He had the one hearing for it, and then it got dropped today.
Dude, could we talk about when that broke and the picture for your article was so shitty? It was like a dirty Miami street with a cop car on it. Hey, if anybody knows a loophole to use pictures legally,
Oh my god.
just slip us some tips, you know?
Also today, Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz 3,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
November 24th, baby, Golden Boy Promotions.
That's so shitty.
Yeah,
And
Dana White.
Alex is rock hard under the
Yeah,
table.
yeah.
I don't
That's
know
why
how
his
to
hands
feel
just went
about
down.
this.
He's tucking that shit in his
let's hear
waistband.
what do you mean? What good
Like,
could come from this?
I guess it's a nostalgia
He
thing
was,
because
it's the
Chuck Liddell
Huntington
was
Beach bad boy, baby.
No, I was never a big Tito
Tito
fan.
Ortiz is going to kill him.
You're probably right. I mean, I
Oh,
don't
but-
want to see it at this point because they're literally
Chuck
like,
Liddell was forced to retire because he was getting knocked out so easily.
yeah.
Well, this fight
It's
is
more of a
dumb.
nostalgia thing on this. I mean, it's going to be a shitty fight.
No,
but
just
it's
go
gonna
back
be-
and watch.
I
their
just
old
don't want to
fights,
see
maybe.
two guys in their late 40s give each other more brain damage.
Why?
It's just not. It's not intriguing. If I wanted to do that, I'd just watch football. Am I right?
No, there's not really guys in their late 40s besides Adam Vinatieri, and even he's like right on the hump.
And it's a flag. He can't get hit.
This year is hump day for Adam Vinatieri,
Yeah.
and he's
So,
in a race.
And then the other news, we're not really gonna get too much into it, but Floyd and Connor are back jabbing at each other.
Oh, who gives a fuck?
Exactly. That's what I needed to say it, but
Yeah,
it's
did
just
you
like,
hear what?
I didn't care.
Did you hear what Floyd said about?
The easiest money he's ever made.
No, the fact that like Khabib needs to respect his
Oh
power.
yeah, we talked about that in the last podcast.
Did you?
Did we?
Yeah,
That's
Chris
super
brought
cool
it
of
up.
Floyd to say that.
It was. He said that, and then Khabib also said that. Well, Khabib's coach, remember,
No, I remember this.
said that they're not going to try to strike with him. But it's just like, yeah, no shit. But this is just—it's just them doing the. Floyd and Connor are doing the same shit they did a year and a half ago.
Yep. And what's gonna happen is Connor's gonna fight Khabib.
Win and then
He's
fight
gonna
Floyd
win
in
and
MMA.
then fight Floyd again.
In
No,
MMA.
In MMA.
Maybe just in boxing.
No, they're going to do that MMA rules that they were talking about
How
before.
much money is he?
Where
gonna-
it's in the MMA cage, little gloves, no kicks, no clinch.
and
But
so-
takedowns
so
would
it's-
be allowed then.
But you can't do anything. I don't. Takedowns are allowed, but I don't think you can do anything on the
So
ground.
like at the takedown and then you get
Get
back,
back
up.
up, yeah.
So you like basically it's
So
like
it's-
but
scoring
you can't
points by getting the
clinch. You
takedown.
can't
It's
clinch.
boxing with shots
Yeah.
and little gloves and an MMA cage.
So does that
Yeah.
mean elbows are legal too?
Who do you
I
think
don't
wins
think
in that?
elbows or knees were legal either.
Who do you think wins that?
I'd have to say
That's
Conor.
more
No,
interesting to me than a boxing match.
I think Floyd would still actually
Because
finish
that
No,
him.
because you
does-
got to realize like he'd be able to use the. I feel like an octagon is not much bigger than a
Floyd could
ring.
learn how to move in it in
Yeah.
a week.
He's a 50. He's the best boxer of all time. He would figure
He's
it out.
also what 43.
Yeah,
now?
but
Yeah.
He just beat Conor at 40,
Yeah.
whatever. Also,
Yeah, but
40
you're talking about
40
like another
No,
year.
he's 42 because he beat him at
and
41.
barring that one punch to Floyd's body that kind of rocked him a little bit, he clowned Conor.
Yeah.
Alex, I'm sorry,
There's
your
actually-
Irish pride
actually
going
a
out the
video
window
just
here.
I'm
broke-
not Irish.
He's
Scottish.
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 There's video that
Scottish.
just came out of Floyd walking back to his corner during that fight going, and he goes, let him have it. About the round. It was like the first or second round. He went, let him have it. And then they like him in the corner are laughing. In the octagon, if it's a 3-round fight, he's going to finish him in the second round probably.
He could.
Because you got to remember,
that's more exciting to me than in a boxing.
people say, oh yeah, definitely.
because Floyd could still knock him out.
Yeah,
With
Floyd
little
could
gloves,
knock
he
Conor
could
out.
actually put
Yeah.
him to sleep.
But yeah, that's what everybody's saying. Like, well, Floyd has brittle hands because he's broken his hands a lot. Hey, he's still going to swing as hard as he can with those little gloves and try to knock Conor
They're
out.
still going to be wrapped and in gloves.
Yeah.
It's not like, remember that bare knuckle boxing promotion that literally had bare knuckles but still gloves?
Yeah. Well, now that bare knuckle boxing
What the
promotion.
fuck was that? Huh?
You know how they had the giant gloves, but only this was
That's
open?
what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Now, dude, that same promotion, they got rid of the gloves. It's just hand wraps.
Oh, we should probably explain this. He said when only this was open, he's rubbing his knuckles. If you
Oh,
want to
yeah,
know
forget.
that bad, go to YouTube, subscribe,
Yeah.
and while you're at it, go to iTunes, 5 stars.
But you know who one of the big stars for that bare knuckle boxing is now?
Theodore Ortiz,
Chris Lights Out Lytle.
Little. Chris Lights Out
No,
Little.
it's Lytle, dude. It's not Little.
Lights Out Little.
But yeah, that Floyd and Connor jab, and that's the rest I have for MMA news. Let's toss the pigskin over the NFL news, huh? Oh, it's a blank page.
All right.
He didn't want me cheating.
Happy trails as Elvis Dumerville retires.
I
11
didn't know he
seasons
was
in the
still
NFL.
league.
5-time
for him.
Pro Bowler, 2-time first-team All-Pro, 23 forced fumbles in his 11 seasons, and 105.5 sacks.
You know what's crazy about that? Him and I pretty much have the same stats.
Something close to that, except he played a couple more seasons than you, so it doesn't really count.
Yeah.
I think season by season, you're better than him.
Where was he last?
I want to say the
Everywhere.
Broncos. Maybe he was on the 49ers a year or two ago.
Yeah.
So he might have retired
That's where
from there.
yeah.
I think he was a free agent last year, though.
So he was like a free agent last year, didn't get any offers, and then was like, all right, I'm done.
All right, let's talk some Gronk, too, with
Yeah,
his
I saw this.
restructured contract. The Patriots and star tight... This is per Ian Rappaport. The Patriots and star tight end Rob Gronkowski have agreed to terms on a revised contract. He can make up to $13.3 million max in 2018, with $4.3 million in additional incentives. To reach that $4.3 million in incentives, he must hit three or four of these incentives.
Play a game.
70 catches, 80% play time, 1,085 yards, or 9 or more touchdowns. Each one of those is worth $1.1 million. If he hits 3 of them, he gets 4.3.
I think the only one he may not get is the
Is
80%.
the 80% playing time?
He'll
That's
get
because
70
that's a lot
catches.
for any tight end.
He'll
Yeah,
get
it is.
70 catches, 9 or more touchdowns, and the yards. I think that's
You'll
why
get 70
All in
catches.
this year?
Julian Edelman
Yeah.
suspended for 4 games,
1,000
right?
yards this year. He'll have that.
No,
yeah.
I'm saying, like,
So Julian Edelman suspended for 4 games. Gronk will have 68 catches, 2,000 yards, and 18 touchdowns by week 4.
So you're saying don't bank on Chris
did you
Hogan?
hear what Jalen Ramsey said about Gronk, though?
Oh, we'll get to that. Don't you
Oh,
worry.
okay.
I guess we'll transition right to that.
Calm
Since
your tits.
Alex wants to run the show. Alex from Run the Point taking over. Jalen Ramsey criticized Gronk and Danny Amendola. Danny playoffs. Jalen Ramsey claims that Gronk. Wow, I worded that wrong given the quote. About Gronk, Jalen Ramsey said, "I don't think he's as great as people think he is." Very vague and short.
Dude, that
And he's
very
wrong.
Jalen Ramsey like.
He's wrong though, because
What did he say about Drew Brees and Tom Brady?
they don't suck, dude.
He
He's
said,
not wrong. They don't suck. And for Danny Amendola, Jalen Ramsey said, "He just got a new deal and he's terrible. People think he great. He's not. Tom made him look good. Tom could take me and I would be first team All-Pro."
So is Jalen Ramsey saying he's a great receiver, or Tom Brady's that good?
Well, Tom Brady don't suck. You know?
But Tom Brady's good enough to make Danny Amendola good, and he'd be good enough to make Jalen Ramsey.
So Jalen Ramsey's a great receiver and Tom Brady just doesn't suck.
Oh, okay. Thanks for clearing that up.
Bigger news, Teddy B. Jets trade Teddy Bridgewater to the Saints for a 3rd-round pick. Jets also traded a 6th-round pick in this process. The big thing here is the Saints are ready to win now, so I guess this gives them a safety net if Drew Brees were to get hurt.
And, dude, come on. I think they just did this for the laughs.
But the problem here is, like, Teddy is a free agent next year, and after how he's looked, he's going to make some money on the open market for a team that needs him. So the Saints can't really keep him. So like, that's a kind of a waste of a 3rd-round pick, especially for a team that just gave up 2 first-rounders.
Unless, this may be Drew's last year. Next year may be his last year.
I don't think so, dude. He just signed a contract for 2 years, and I think he's making like $50 million
He just signed it for 2 years?
this
So he's got-
offseason. So he'd have
So
this year and next
maybe
year.
they just keep him for 2 more years, and
They
that's
could
going to be
always
their next
franchise.
go-to.
They could franchise tag Teddy.
How old's Teddy? He's like 25 or... Oh,
He
no.
was somewhere around there.
He's young. He's young enough.
Dude, if he's... Jarvis Landry and I are the same age?
Yeah, and he's way more athletic than you.
Yeah, and he's making way more money.
Did you just catch that fly with your hand?
No,
No,
it's...
he missed.
Yeah, I missed it.
Speaking of money, Aaron Rodgers cashing in.
Dude, he's... money
4-year
king.
extension, $134 million, and he will make $80 million by March of next year. He's locked up for 6 years.
So he'll be what, 40?
40.
I thought he was 35.
He'll be 40 when he'll be turning 41.
He's the
like
cash
around
cow.
the time of his new extension. And in less important news by a mile, the Seahawks extend wide receiver Tyler Lockett, 3 years, $31.8 million, $20 million guaranteed. Want to know some fun facts about Tyler Lockett though?
What's that?
He's never exceeded 51 receptions or 664 yards in a season.
Well, how can you blame him, dude? He's only gotten the ball 50 times. Give him the ball more, he'll get more yards.
I don't know. Maybe get open more, Tyler Lockett. But this could show that
Maybe he's wide open. You haven't watched the film.
with Doug Baldwin dealing with a recurring knee injury, this could be the Seahawks kind of like this could be a hint that they're going to use him a lot more in this offense this year. They might have big plans for him.
Yeah.
He's young too. This
Yeah, 'cause
is
they
his
don't have
4th
Jimmy
year in the
Graham
league.
either.
Yeah. This
And
is
no more
fourth year
Brown.
in the league. He could turn into something if
Well-
they can make the most of him, and they've got a great quarterback.
Well,
to
no,
do it.
let's be real though. Since the Seahawks have such a bad line, Russell Wilson won't have time to throw the ball. He has just to run with it anyway.
Yeah,
So
that's very true.
he may get 6
But at
receptions.
least they got
and
Rashad Penny and
Yeah.
that punter.
Dude, they get a solid punter.
I don't even remember his name because it's not an offensive lineman, although it should have been.
Watch him not make the team because it's not. It's pretty normal for first-year punters and kickers.
I hope not, because
to
remember
not
they
make
got
it
rid
league.
of John Ryan.
That would literally give them no punters.
That would be out. Because
Yeah.
remember, John Ryan went back to his boy Hauschka in
so
Buffalo.
Hauschka.
maybe John Gruden's hanging out with him and goes, "Fuck punters."
Maybe.
Yeah, that's John Gruden chiming in saying, "Yeah, thanks, John."
He's a
In
robot.
unsurprising news, the Raiders want 2 first-round picks for Khalil Mack.
How
Mm.
is there any team next year with 2 first-round picks, or is that the only team that has 2 first-round picks? They're just targeting them.
Did they,
No,
did they say they had to be in the
didn't-
same
no,
year?
Yeah, not the same year. They
Yeah,
just
you
want
could
2
do like
first-round
a
picks.
2019, 2020 first round.
Which that depends. Like, that's a lot to give up, but at the same time, Khalil Mack's kind of best-case scenario for a first-round pick.
Yeah, but at the same time,
Yeah, but
he's
like-
gonna have to get paid regardless.
Well, if you think about if you have a Brown scenario, which is rare, like they had this year, but even if you had 2 first-rounders, trade one away from this year and one away from next year.
But when they say 2 first-rounders, you could probably get away with a first and a second.
Yeah, of the same year probably.
Yeah.
But what
You
I'm
could
saying
just
is
stack
if
up
you
one
had
year.
2 first-round picks in 1 year, trade one of those away and trade the one the year after.
Yeah. Yeah, you could definitely pull that off.
That'd be sick because then you still have a first-round pick and Khalil Mack.
I don't remember exactly who the Saints traded up with when they gave up 2 first-round picks to move up for Marcus Davenport.
I don't remember who it was
where
now.
did they get him at? 14,
Mm,
15?
I think so. I think it might have been the Packers they traded up with, and then the Packers traded back in.
Yeah, they did. They traded back because the Dolphins took
Minka.
Minka at 13.
But regardless, whoever has those picks could... I don't know. I don't think anybody's going to trade it. They'll probably
No,
end up just
yeah.
paying Khalil Mack eventually.
No. Or well, they have to sign Khalil Mack. There's no way they're going to let him hit free
can't let
agency.
him
he already
leave.
said he's holding out until he gets paid.
But I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there's no way they let him hit free agency. That's a waste of a player.
And
Yeah, you got to get something in return if you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
And speaking of trades, Hundley to Seattle. Brett Hundley, the former Green Bay Packer, who backed up Aaron Rodgers, played for him last year when Aaron Rodgers broke his collarbone, has been traded to Seattle for a 6th-round pick to now back up Russell Wilson. So Deshaun Kaiser's the man of the Bay now.
I mean, I thought everybody saw that coming because the Packers made it clear that they would have drafted Deshaun Kaiser if they had the chance.
Yeah.
Because they said they liked him as a backup.
Mike McCarthy likes him a lot.
Yeah. He said they fit the scheme.
So wait, does Seattle will have 3 quarterbacks on their roster now? Because they still have.
Dude,
Boykin
Matt
from
Hasselbeck doesn't
TCU.
play.
I don't know who their other quarterback was, but they didn't have a good backup. Brett Hundley's going to be their number 2 guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But back on the Teddy Bridgewater news, because we skipped over that. You left out the most important part.
Oh my God, this
Dude,
isn't
it's
that.
so funny that he was on the bus and they kicked him off the bus and the bus drove away and he had to wave at them.
No, that's not what happened.
That's how
He
it happened
take-
in my head, dude.
He had to get off the bus, and the bus waited for him to get picked up.
And he had a suitcase, a briefcase and a suitcase with him.
Teddy was on the Jets bus when he was traded, and he had to get off the bus and get picked up by a different car, and the bus left. It's
Yeah,
not
but-
like they left him.
But what you
and
don't
he
know,
sat
dude.
there with his thumb out with sad music
Yeah,
playing,
he did, dude.
looking over his shoulder.
And then a truck driver picked him up. He's now a lot lizard in New Orleans. But
I don't think Teddy Bridgewater's a lot lizard at all. That'd be a.
but yeah, dude, he was sitting in
crazy
the back of the
downturn.
bus, hanging out with everyone, like talking with all the
This isn't
quarterbacks.
true. You don't know these.
And the
things.
head coach called him up. He's like, "Teddy, can I talk to you?" And he's like, "Yeah, coach, what's up?" And he's like, "All
had his hand on the back of
yeah,
both seats,
Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, coach, what's going on?" And he's
standing
like,
in the aisle.
Teddy, we just traded you to the Saints. Can you go grab your briefcase and get out the bus and grab your suitcase from the
It's
bottom?
Todd Bowles too that he would have to talk to. And Todd Bowles is so nice, probably.
Yeah, I feel like that was just a completely
and
awkward
Teddy,
situation.
and Teddy just went, "Oh."
And Mike
And
McCagnon
he's
sitting
like,
in his
"Oh,
office, twirling his little
all right."
mustache.
And Teddy went, "Oh, okay." He goes, "I hope Drew Brees is nice."
Do you think he'll be nice to me, coach?
And then
Don't call
he
me that. I'm not
hitchhiked,
your
and
coach
like I said,
anymore.
they're still trying to find him. The Saints can't locate him.
That's
Oh,
not
so
true.
he's MIA.
What is true though? Former Eagles and current Brown, well, I guess former Browns at this point, linebacker Michael Kendricks
Yeah, dude, this is
facing
crazy.
federal charges for insider trading
He's
with an
in
old
deep
friend
trouble.
who was a Harvard grad and an employee at Goldman Sachs.
Did you hear what their code word was for the whole thing?
Fly Eagle.
No, cheesesteak.
Philly.
Wait, I don't understand how you. That's probably why he got caught.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, do you
Also-
want me to invest all this money? Cheesesteak.
Yeah, I feel like that
They
gives
went,
a-
oh, okay, he's doing bad stuff.
What would happen is Michael Kendricks would give thousands of dollars in cash and Eagles tickets to,
Gross.
I don't know the guy he was working with. The name was announced today, and I'll be completely honest, I didn't do enough research to find out because he's probably a bad guy and he's going to jail too. So I didn't think it was really worth it. But the big thing is Michael Kendricks is in a lot of trouble. Federal trouble, not like NFL can bail you out trouble.
Yeah, I assumed he was in a lot of trouble when he got released so quick.
Yeah, they went, we're done.
They're
That
like,
was
yeah.
what, 2 hours after?
Yeah,
the
like
story?
John Dorsey's
as
like,
soon
yeah,
as they
go.
found out,
Yeah.
he was gone. I mean, we were talking about it earlier. That linebacking core still has Joe Schobert, Christian Kirksey, and there was one more guy there too that we were talking about. That's actually decent.
I don't remember.
I
But
don't remember
the
off top of my head, but
the thing with the Browns and John Dorsey, I guess last year there was like rumors about something with, I forget the guy. Was it, how do you say his first name?
Which guy?
The linebacker.
Michael Kendricks.
Oh, it's just Michael Kendricks?
Yeah, that's just spelt weird.
That's like Mychael.
I don't think he
So,
is there.
but Michael Kendricks, there's like, I guess there's rumors about him with something with money, but the Browns are like, we heard the rumors, but we didn't know. Nobody knew it was this bad.
Oh, it's Jamie Collins. That's the other linebacker.
And so as soon as they realized, oh, this is federal charges, they shoot him out
They
real quick.
pulled the plug.
What I first saw
Which you
was
have to.
he only
Yeah.
profited $1.2 million on this, which I get I'm saying only, but compared to an NFL contract, like, was that worth it?
Yeah, but the problem is like, he would have kept going if he could.
No, I'm saying for Michael Kendricks, was it worth doing that? Like, it's $1.2 million, and he's making way more from football.
Yeah, but I
And
mean,
these
how
all
long has he
occurred
been doing
between
it?
2013 and 2015.
Oh, so is this a 2-year span? But it's still $1.2 million,
It's
dude.
2-year span, and it ended in 2015.
That may be untaxed too.
Yeah, probably untaxed, dude. It's illegal.
Probably.
Actually, it was insider secrets and tips though, so it
Yeah.
probably was taxed. I guess I don't know that.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
understand.
I don't understand the money
I don't
part.
know how stock market things work.
I don't play Moneyball, so
We're not here as a stock market analysis crew,
we're not.
but we know
Well,
what he
see
did
you
was
guys.
bad, and we don't. If you're listening and you're successfully insider trading, stop now before it's too late.
You're gonna get caught
Yeah, and have a better code word. I don't know how you get a code
unless
word.
your code word's something cool like cats.
But I don't know how you have a code word for insider trading, anyways.
I don't. Yeah, it doesn't. It sounds like you have to use so many words. It doesn't sound like you can just
all
say
of them. You have to use
Yeah.
all of the
I
words.
think they just used like cheesesteak as like
money. What,
No,
what,
but
what
like
was it code
one
for?
of them would like
This
text
is-
something cheesesteak, like text cheesesteak or say cheesesteak, and then be like, okay, this has to be a private conversation.
Or they say cheesesteak and they're like, oh, sorry, I meant to text my
This
Uber
was-
Eats that.
This was Alex breaking the news, so we don't know if
I-
this happened.
It was on NFL Network reported it today.
We'll have to see.
No, dude, they went,
I
hey,
trust
man,
you
do you have
because-
the money for me? And he goes, cheesesteak.
so
Yeah,
cheese-
exactly.
What a shitty
But the
thing.
text messages were, hey, man, you got my money.
He goes, hey man, do you have the thousands of dollars cash and Eagles tickets for the insider knowledge?
For cheesesteak?
Cheesesteak.
Imagine if he like incorrectly spelled it and just put like cheese stuff.
No, it
And
was
then the
spelled-
guy was like, what?
Instead of an S, it was a Z. That's what really threw everyone off. That's what took the federal government 2 years to figure out. They're like, why is he using a Z?
No, this
And,
seems normal.
And one last little bit of football news. Speaking of, I guess, lawsuits,
I wonder if
we got some good news.
the government's tracking Timothy's insider trading.
No, we can't talk about that on the air. Sure as fuck not $1.2 million. I wish I knew how to buy stocks. I feel like I would do it all the time because that's like kind of
If-
gambling, you know.
If you had
Oh,
insider
man.
trading, dude, it's so easy to buy stocks.
I don't know how
You
can
can
you
do it
do
from
it.
your
It's
phone.
it's
You do it on
literally easier than betting.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so easy.
I
if
feel like
you
it's
could-
more legal too.
But if someone gave you knowledge on insider trading,
I would absolutely use it.
okay, that's
I
what I
don't know if
thought.
that's super incriminating
I wouldn't
to
do
say.
it. I wouldn't do it, but I know
Bullshit,
for a
dude.
fact you would.
Peyton Manning insider trades, and no one talks about this. He dropped all of his
Oh,
his
here
shares
we
in
go.
Papa John's as like the day before Papa John's was announced as not being the sponsor of the NFL anymore,
So,
and Papa John's plummeted from that.
Are you saying he just
Peyton-
doesn't have good instincts,
Peyton
dude?
just had a hunch.
Maybe he just felt the linebacker coming around the edge.
Not
He didn't
buying
have
it.
to see him.
Not buying it. What I am buying, though, Colin Kaepernick making waves in the NFL community.
Yeah, thank God,
You
dude.
like the segue?
This
That was nice.
Yeah, that was good.
All right, this is per Charles Robinson. Colin Kaepernick has won the summary judgment phase of his collusion case, a phase specifically requested by the NFL in hopes of a dismissal. Instead, arbitrator Stephen Burbank has refused dismissal in favor of Kaepernick, moving case toward a hearing. What this means for Kaepernick is What this means for Kaepernick is the arbitrator weighed the current evidence and essentially told the NFL that its opinion of Cap not meeting a standard for collusion didn't hold up in summary judgment. Basically, he's seeing smoke. That's a big win for Kaepernick's side.
Yeah,
So
because
the NFL could actually be in a lot of trouble here, depending.
This could be bad.
This is going to be
news.
something that if it goes through, people are going to go, fuck the NFL owners. Even more than they already do.
You think?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
If this actually even makes it to trial, it's not looking good for the NFL. Like, it's not going to be something that like the NFL collapses because of it,
No, but it's gonna hurt them
but
a lot.
it's going to make the owners look like assholes.
Do you think Mike Brown gets like the hardest hit here? Bengals owner after his whole bullshit with Eric
yeah,
Reed.
dude.
When he goes, "Are you gonna kneel?" and Eric
Yeah.
Reed goes, "Yeah," and he goes, "Out of here."
Yeah. That just
I mean, he might have a case.
dude, that may be some of that smoke though. Like
Oh, yeah.
stuff like that
And where
happening.
there's smoke, there's fire.
Because I wonder if Eric Reed's going to be on that collusion case.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know if he'd have to be brought in a separate one because I think he'd have to file it as his
It
own.
depends. It depends what kind of lawsuit it is. If it's civil, then he's part of it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend to know how laws work either in this kind of situation. All I know is, in general, not get back into moral values. Let's
Oh, is this going back to "Don't be a shitty
it
person"? The
is going
sports
back to
store's
don't be a
motto.
shitty person, like
Why does it always seem to come full circle? back
because
to
you know
that?
it's an easy rule to follow.
Because
These
instead of
kind
having
of
the
things-
website at the bottom here, we're just going to replace it with "Don't be a shitty person."
We gotta get T-shirts made.
It just says "Don't be a shitty person."
Those would be solid. I feel
Yeah.
like everyone could get on board with those, you know. But it's like, just don't. I don't know. Fuck it. This
Don't
isn't
be
worth
a
having this
shitty-
Yeah,
conversation
it's not.
again. You guys know how we feel about this. Just don't be a dick. Like,
Again, don't be a shitty person. It all comes back to that.
all right. Do you want to take a dive into your word of the day?
No.
Alex Humison over there.
Alex,
Give me a second here.
Alex, you sound so much like Chris.
It's uncanny.
It's a little eerie that you can talk while you do it too.
And laugh like a little girl in the background.
Alex, you listen to our podcast enough?
Every day.
No, you don't.
That's
Why
crazy,
do you
dude.
re-listen to them?
Because we do
No,
twice
I mean,
a week.
Like every
Okay,
day you guys put one out.
So can you do Chris's part here? Oh no,
No.
not yet. Nick, what kind of word is it?
It's an adjective.
Money. Yeah, adjective.
Money.
You want your definition?
No.
Using or involving ellipses, especially so as to be difficult to understand.
Is this word eclipse?
No.
Ready, Alex? Let's see if you can do it.
Nick, your word is.
Oh, he does listen.
Your word is.
Elliptical.
I can write, right?
No.
That's cheating.
How's that writing?
No.
How can I not write?
No.
But it's so I don't. It's so I remember.
Alex, one more.
Your word is.
Elliptical.
Country of origin, please.
Oh, fucking A. Dude, I don't have an answer for you here. Give me a minute. This is bullshit that we have to look this up right now.
It's a spelling bee, dude. I need to know the country of origin. It really affects how I spell it.
I gotta get the Merriam-Webster dictionary app at some point just to save these problems.
No free ads.
No, dude, come on. They've earned it, right? They're like the biggest thing. It's Greek, all right? Do you
It's
want to
Greek?
spell the fucking Greek word for it? It's like elliptikos, but it's I'm not even gonna give you a hint.
Oh, okay. So,
It's way harder.
can you
than
use
this
it in a
word.
sentence?
Yeah, probably fucking can. All right. The moon follows an. Yeah, producer Pop said you should get your ass on an elliptical, or
Oh,
if you
okay.
want to use Merriam-Webster's, the moon follows an elliptical path around the Earth.
E
Good start.
L
Yeah.
I.
No.
It's not two L's.
Yikes.
E L. Dude, how is it not an I? Well, Courtney, you can't make a circle around your mouth like lips, because it's not an I. Because lips is spelled L-I-P-S.
I'm glad you got that one.
E L elliptical.
That ticking's getting really annoying, dude.
E-L.
You got 2 more chances to take a shot.
Elliptical.
You don't have all day.
Dude, I don't know how it's not
There's
9.
still a timer behind
P.
you. No.
I know it's not. E-L-A.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
E-L-L-I-P-T-I-C-A-L.
Oh, fuck, it was the 2 L's.
I thought it was an E-L-Y.
Oh, no. Not
Oh.
even a little bit close to that.
To be fair,
You were wildly
producer
off.
Pops over there said he misspelled it earlier today.
Do we have trivia questions, Producer Pops? Oh, yeah. So you, Alex, you claimed in a text message that you were going to blow that shit up about trivia.
Yeah.
You got a big reputation to uphold here.
So what's the new rules now? Can you explain it before we hit the music?
Ooh, we probably should discuss this off the air because I'm winging it right now. Producer Pops is going to ask a question. We're all going to have a brief time period to write our answers, and then he is going to ask, and we'll have to read the direct answer off our paper just so we know no one's, like, copying.
So
And
we
I
just
guess
read it all at
kinda
once?
all see it. No.
Why don't
We'll
we do
start
it so
with
like he
Nick.
goes through all the questions?
Oh,
And then-
no, because that's so
No.
much downtime.
Yeah.
That we're just sitting here. People
Yeah.
listen
No,
to
he'll
Producer
just do a
Pops
question,
ask
we'll
questions
answer it.
with no answer.
Yeah.
And no one, like, wants to just sit here and hear questions and not know what we think.
So, Alex, how much in?
Nah.
Thank you, Alex.
Still does. Oh, yeah. Nothing gets me in the mood like that song.
All right, guys. Let me take my headphones off.
I just
'cause
tried
it's screwing with me.
I tried peeking at the time that we were into the podcast, and we have a different setup now, and I'm lost.
You're at 40 minutes.
Oh, we're making good
No,
time.
It's a decent mark.
It's like a train ride.
All right. You guys ready?
Yep.
Always.
First question. Name the winner of Season 5 of The Ultimate Fighter.
Season 5. Get out of here. I see you peeking.
What? I'm not peeking. Move your hand.
No, dude, you literally were. You looked over your microphone at me.
Nah, dude. I probably don't have it. I'm guessing off of your word. I think didn't get the right thing.
Did you write?
Do you have your guess?
Did you write Nate Diaz?
All right, you go first.
No.
Nick, go
Number
ahead.
1, Matt Serra. I don't think that's right. But don't. I guess we have to go around before you can say if we're right or wrong.
Frankie Edgar.
Martin Campman.
What if you were right? I don't think Matt Serra's right.
I saw the M.
No, you're all wrong. It's Nate Diaz.
You literally just said that
No, I
too.
thought you said Nick.
Question 2.
Oh, for one.
What was Miami quarterback Bob Greasy the first in NFL football player to wear in a game
Close.
in 1977?
Dude,
I was gonna write shoulder pads, but that can't be right.
I butchered that question.
it's a helmet. He's Italian as fuck, right?
Oh, no.
I'm assuming by the name Greasy.
Dude, Italians are greasy.
I'm
I'm stalling while I think of an answer.
I went full Italian with it, so I hope
What
I'm right.
was Miami quarterback Bob Greasy the first NFL football player
don't
to
say
wear
chain.
in a game in
If
1977?
Bob Greasy's
Stop
the first
looking.
player to wear a chain,
I'm
that's
looking
crazy.
at Frankie Edgar, dude.
All right, Nick, you go.
A necklace.
The QB wrist coaches.
Bandana.
You're all wrong again.
Dude, I went with him being Italian and just assumed he wore a necklace.
That's Michael Crabtree.
The answer is glasses.
Oh,
Don't wear glasses.
that's so dangerous.
First and only, probably got glass in his eye. He deserved it.
0 for 2.
You Italian fuck.
Striking out.
All right, next question. What record-setting quarterback was the NFL's 82nd draft pick in 1979?
Oh, no clue.
What, 87th draft pick in 1979?
82nd draft pick in 1979. Record-setting quarterback.
Oh, Peyton Manning.
Basically, plays like it.
Dude, I don't know. Old football. Who cares?
Oh man, I'm stressed.
What was his insider trading knowledge?
I don't believe they had that back then.
What was the year? 79.
Yeah.
Correct.
Dude, that's 20 years before I was born almost.
Alex, it's not Brett Michaels.
Dude. Damn. All right, you go, Nick.
John Elway.
That
I
might be
have
right.
Terry Bradshaw.
That sounds right. I guess Brett Favre. And he was drafted like 10 years later.
It's not even 89, dude.
I was stressed.
Oh man, it was Joe Montana.
Thank God that you guys fucking screwed.
Dude,
the
we may
pooch
have to
too.
just keep going. You're gonna have to start making up questions, hoping we get one.
And now he's
No,
gonna
no.
give us a tiebreaker number.
You guys
God,
are killing it today.
people are listening to this and they're going, "Oh, and we listen to these guys about sports."
Yeah, well, we don't listen. We don't watch old sports.
No, that's
You have-
all I write about. Old
Oh.
sports.
Dude, I
He
don't
just
know.
Old
watches
football.
ESPN Classics all the time.
All right, question 4. Let's knock this one out of the park.
All right. How many Fight of the Night awards has Frankie Edgar won throughout his UFC career?
Dude, come on. These are such little facts. Oh, fight of the night?
Yeah.
You already wrote your answer. Don't change it.
Dude,
watched
he's
you
got
write it.
mad scribbles.
I watched you write it. I scribble them off as I go.
How many Fight of the Night awards has Frankie Edgar won throughout his UFC career?
Oh, Nick's changing his answer. That's fucked up.
Are we good?
Yeah.
4.
I had 3.
Yikes, 12.
Alex is right.
With 3?
Alex is
Correct.
blowing this shit up. He's going to win off
UFC
1-0.
Silva versus Irvin, the Ultimate Fighter heavyweights finale, and UFC 125.
Dude, it's crazy. I remember when he fought at heavyweight for the
Alex-
Ultimate Fighter.
If Alex wins 1-0, that doesn't classify as blowing this shit up. I'm going to
Yeah.
cover our track.
Because that's a guess, dude.
All right, next question.
So 12's a lot, I'm guessing.
What Jets quarterback
Yeah.
asked if he preferred grass or AstroTurf? And when he was asked this question, he replied, "I don't know. I've never smoked AstroTurf."
I feel like
good
we're all
quarterback.
writing the same thing. If you guys... Well, okay, I'll go Broadway Joe, because I didn't want to say Vinny
Yeah.
Testaverde.
I put Chad Pennington.
Yeah, Joe Cool.
All right, Joe Namath.
Ooh, one's across the board, baby. The
All right.
dorks are in it.
Alex is blowing this shit up.
I wanted to write Vinny Testaverde. Vinny Testaverde so bad,
I was nervous.
because that would have been so funny.
All right, next question.
Would have been way better, yeah.
What pro football franchise did Tim Mara buy in 1925 for $500?
1925. There's football back then.
1925.
The Boston Red Sox.
Way to look.
No, I'm
Dude,
going off
I'm-
with the current owner,
I'm going.
Captain Cocksucker.
You know, his
Actually, I can't say that.
little fun fact: his granddaughter
The
is
New York-
married to a Rooney, so his granddaughter has stakes in both the Steelers and this team.
That's money.
The New York Jets.
And she's also an actress.
Giants.
It's
Nick-
the Giants.
It is the Giants.
2-2-1.
Because John Mayer is the owner now.
Dude, I don't even fucking care.
Next question. Who are the only two fighters to wear UFC gold in 2 different weight classes?
Oh, come on. I'm not even writing this down. It's DC and Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Everybody here knows that.
And
Wait, do you mean at the same time?
Oh,
Because didn't
wait.
BJ Penn also
Yeah,
do it
BJ
at
Penn
separate
as well.
times?
Who are the only 2 fighters to wear UFC gold in 2 different weight classes?
There's 3 of them.
Yeah. There's
BJ
actually more than that, I think.
BJ Penn, Conor McGregor, DC.
Yeah.
No
At the same
problem.
time, it's DC and Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
That's not the answer. I
And
have.
there's also GSP, BJ Penn, DC, and Conor McGregor.
What answer did it give you?
Randy Couture and BJ Penn.
Randy Couture, too. That's just another one.
Yeah, so we can either all get a point or I'll not get a point.
Yeah,
for
we'll just
that.
all not get a
Yeah,
point
we'll
for
just
that.
skip that one.
You got swindled by that question.
I
they,
guess so.
They pulled a fast one. I gotta stop clicking my pen. Sorry,
I
listeners.
keep doing the same
I
thing.
gotta click it one
I
more
don't have
time
a
so it's
clicky
out.
pen.
There we
All
go.
right.
It's done.
Alex, stop clicking your goddamn pen.
What elusive Detroit running back has been dubbed the Lion King?
Dude, is this Vinny Testaverde?
No, it's Theo Riddick.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders.
Yeah, Barry.
Yeah, that is correct.
All right, 2-3-3.
Oh, Nick, you're playing from behind. You like that?
Yeah,
To get you hot in the pants?
a little bit.
All right. This is going to be multiple choice, so you guys can
Have a chance.
have a chance. One of the most feared pass rushers in NFL history, this man was the first to record 7 sacks in a single game. When he accomplished this amazing total during the 1990 season.
Timothy knows this only because of Madden, and it's not fair.
Is it Lawrence Taylor, Reggie White, Michael Strahan, or Derek Thomas?
I'll write it down, but I go first, so it doesn't even matter. Can I say mine?
As soon as they're done writing.
Reggie White.
LT.
Michael Strahan.
All 3 are wrong. It was Derek Thomas.
Dude, I told you guys that.
Michael Strahan, I think, tied it later on.
Yeah, but he wanted to know who broke it in
Yeah,
1990.
no, that's what I'm saying. That's why
Dude, Michael Strahan didn't even play in 1990.
I know. When I realized that after I wrote Michael Strahan.
All right. Next question. Who won submission of the night at UFC 126?
Oh, that was in 1927.
I feel like we watched UFC 126.
No
We
way.
did.
That was 100 UFCs ago. Over 100
No, we
UFCs
did.
ago, dude.
Because the first pay-per-view I remember watching was Nick and Carlos Condit, and that was like 117 or
So
something like
who
that.
won?
Dude, I have
submission of the
no
night?
idea.
Who won
Yeah.
submission of the night?
On the card
127?
at 126.
Yeah, can you tell us the headliner of it?
I'm going to go with my boy.
I can
Yeah.
look it up for you. Hang on a second.
I'm going to go with Joe Lozon. I don't even know if he fought that night.
Hang on. UFC.
Dude, it's not Randy Couture.
Chael Sonnen.
It was.
Wait, don't give the... Oh, you're giving the headliner.
The headliner could
The
change.
main event
Wait, the headliner
was.
could change it.
The main event was Anderson Silva versus Vitor Belfort.
Oh, so not Chael Sonnen. I was thinking maybe that's
Oh,
when.
dude, that was the chin kick. That's the Undisputed 3 cover.
Yeah, that should have been submission of the night. Also.
I'm going to go with Joe Lozon still.
I got Matt Hughes.
Oh, I don't have an answer, so I'll go Joe Lozon.
The answer was John Jones.
Good for him.
Dude,
Over Shogun Hua, probably.
he was
No, he
fighting
knocked
in
him out.
1930.
All right.
He's
So
ageless.
one last question. What are our scores at?
3-3-2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick's playing with house money here.
Yeah, dude, don't be surprised if my answer is Vinny Testaverde
We'll,
here.
we'll have to get a tiebreaker question if
No, it's all right. I got this one in the bag. I'm in my bag on this one.
All right. Broncos quarterback Peyton Manning was named Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the Year in 2013. It was the first time he took the honor. The winner of this award in the year 2000 was the first athlete to win it for a second time. Can you name that athlete?
I'm not even
The
gonna write.
guy in 2000 won it for a second time.
Yeah, who
Was
won
he
it?
a football player? Can you give us that one?
No, he's not.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh God,
And what was the award?
Sportsman of
Sports
the Year.
Illustrated Sportsman of the Year.
Saquon Barkley, dude. Body issue. All right, not a football player.
Can I go first?
Well, Timothy still hasn't written his answer, and Alex is
He's scribbling something.
trying to figure out how to work a pen.
Oh, I don't even remember the year 2000. This is pre 9/11.
Dude, you were 2.
Yeah, this is rough. all right. I need a second here. I'm holding everyone up. This is embarrassing.
TikTok, baby, let's go.
All right, I don't even know if he was
All
playing.
right, I'll go first. RG3.
I had Tiger Woods.
David Ortiz.
Oh boy,
No, not David Ortiz.
Alex is right.
Tiger Woods. Damn, Alex blew that shit up. 4-3-2.
Hey, dude, I was close though with
We
RG3.
have a new champion. No one's defended the belt ever.
No.
I mean, I won our trivia on our podcast, so I'm kind of.
Yeah,
No,
but you also won
that's
your
not our
Madden League on your
podcast.
podcast, and you got shut out by the Jags 30-0 last night.
Yeah, you lost by 70 points.
You're
today.
playing in a different league.
Now that we're talking Alex, let's talk fantasy football real quick.
Here we go.
Hey, who drafts 2 kickers and 2 punters?
I didn't draft 2 punters.
2 kickers and 2 defenses
In an 8-man league,
in an 8-man league.
where there's a lot of people on the free agent list.
Defend yourself.
I'm confident in my team. I don't need. Well, I ended up dropping him anyways.
Why do you have a
'cause
kicker in your flex?
I don't. Chris Hogan's my flex.
Put a kicker in your flex,
Not doing that.
please.
No, you can't. Anyways.
Now that we publicly shamed Alex, do you want to move into Nick's word of, or
Yeah, let's go back to the next word of the day.
do you want to
We're
do,
doing it twice.
do you want to do Nick's news?
Where's my...
Introducing for the first time ever. First time. Nick's news.
There's a lot of
Featuring
first times
Nick.
for you.
Ah, you messed it
This is
up.
your first fucking time? Mr. I listen to thank you for the first time ever. Nick's news.
Featuring Nick.
There we go.
All right,
Chris,
guys.
It's weird to hear. It's weird to hear Chris from the grave.
Let's go around the world real quick. Elise Cornett was playing tennis at the U.S. Open.
Alex, congratulations on your trivia. Whatever we gotta say.
She got in trouble for adjusting her shirt, which was backwards. She was rushed out on the court, and after she adjusted her shirt, she got a code violation for unsportsmanlike conduct.
What was she playing? What sport?
Tennis. People are freaking out because guys literally take their shirts off and put new shirts on during the match. Like, not obviously while the ball's active,
Yeah.
but they'll switch shirts out right there. She got in trouble because she literally, like, took her arms out and spun her shirt around.
So you're saying
She had a sports bra on, too. It's not like she was getting naked.
Are you saying free the nipple?
Yeah.
Nice.
Alex, free the nipple. Let's go.
Alex, can you take your shirt off for the podcast for the viewers? We got Chris to do the chicken dance. Get shirtless and put duct tape on your nipples.
That is completely different.
Put duct tape on your nipples.
I'm not doing that.
We have the blue duct tape that's on my monster
I am
can.
not doing that.
You like that song? It puts anyone in
Again, this comes back to don't be a shitty person. U.S. Open. They apologized for it afterwards. After everybody was in an uproar about her.
So what's the penalty for
15 yards, dude.
I don't know what in sportsmanlike conduct and tennis stuff, but she was so upset. So it must have been something bad.
Yeah, she was blood red mad.
Like, she was
like, I wonder if you forfeit a set. Or
I don't know.
that.
She was super upset. I don't know how tennis works.
I have no idea.
I didn't even know guys switch their shirts out during tennis matches. Why?
Dude, I do it
it's hot.
all the time.
They were showing yesterday.
Do you think it's hot when they do that?
Dude. Yeah. Oh, gross! You watched that girl
No,
change her shirt?
No,
You pervert.
I was watching.
perv.
It was on ESPN last night, and they were talking about the U.S. Open. They had one of those radar things that reads the temperature.
Yeah,
and the surface of the
was.
court was 120 degrees.
Before or after she took her shirt
They
off?
play on
That was
blacktop
before.
They play the old blacktop U.S. Open.
with water underneath it, so the temperature doesn't change super fast.
Now, Timothy, this may upset you
Alex
a little
is grabbing
bit.
his cock over there.
This may upset you a little bit, but you remember the fappening back in 2014?
Yeah,
The what?
the fappening. You don't
you know
act
what?
like you don't know.
Oh,
what
dude,
it is.
hold on.
I have
I
no
want to tell
idea
you
what
what.
you're talking about.
It's
this
when
is
all
what-
those celebrity nudes got leaked.
Yeah, this
You
is
know this.
Some people
I
are
swear
calling.
to God, I had no idea.
Some people refer to it as celebgate.
No,
It's the fappening.
Fuck
It's
out
where
of here with that.
a bunch of celebrities, somewhere famous in the Hunger Games, nudes got leaked.
Ready? Do you want to know what I have to say about that? When they call it Celebgate? Hey, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, because the
Like that.
fappening is so good. Give it credit.
It's way better, yeah. Because it's like the happening, and the happening. I think that movie came out like that year too.
But the problem was the hacker responsible for the 2014, the fappening, is charged and he's going to jail for 8 months.
No, okay, that's fine.
The reason why
It could be
hold
worse.
on, the reason why he's going to jail though isn't because he just attacked them. He made some software that made them put their Apple ID and password in. So it's kind of on them. They put it in that software and that's how he's able to get the information or something like that.
So where's he in the wrong? They did it.
But he's also going to be on house arrest for 6 months and he has to serve community justice. But this guy's an American hero.
He is.
Yeah, you take that bullet every time.
He changed the landscape of I guess celebrity
He changed
secrecy.
Well, 2014, how old were you? Like 6?
Old enough.
Yeah, so Timothy was like 6.
I was 16.
Timothy sprouted
Yeah.
his first pube after the fappening, so thank you.
Dude, I was all over it. I'll admit it. I was. I think I might have broke the news in our
Would you
household.
say that the
think you did.
fappening was the
I
moment you
think
turned from a boy to a man?
All of a sudden, no, hold on, Alex. I want to tell the story of the fappening at our household. So Timothy goes in to take a shower, comes charging out with nothing but a towel and goes, "Guys, it happened." And we're all like, "What, Timothy? What happened?" He goes, "The fappening." We go, "What the hell's the fappening?" He goes, "Everyone's nudes are out.
Dude,
Look." And then just start swiping.
and I've been breaking news since. I'm always on top of the most recent celebrity sex tapes and celebrity leaks.
If I ever had a question about a celebrity sex tape, I'm going to Timothy
He's your
first.
guy.
Anytime.
It's a whole database in there,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
right in the noggin.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't know how you hold football knowledge up there.
It's football and celebrity sex tapes.
Yeah, dude. It's so.
Do you have to occasionally push out some?
Give him a
sex
celebrity
tapes?
that you think should have a sex tape out. Maybe doesn't. He'll be able to tell you. Like if you ask him Paris Hilton, he's probably like, yeah, she has 8.
Well, yeah, that one's kind of a gimme.
No,
Yeah.
she's got 3.
Anna
See?
Kendrick.
Yeah, but
2
he
with
knows.
Tommy Lee.
Anna
He
Kendrick.
knows how
I feel
many
like she would be
there
one
are.
that wouldn't have one.
Wait, Paris Hilton has sex tape with Tommy Lee?
No, it's
Dude.
Pamela Anderson, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, Paris Hilton only has the one. I mixed those two up. That's embarrassing. Now my credibility's lowered.
You came back, dude. That girl from 16 and pregnant or whatever. You
Farrah
always
Abraham,
you're
she's
always
got-
raving about that.
Yeah, she's got the 2.
Thanks for tuning in to Talking Porn with the Boys. Dork porn. But
Moving forward.
yes, moving forward. So there was some flooding in Wisconsin earlier this week.
Way worse of a situation, it
Oh.
sounds like.
Well, hold on. And a bunch of kids, the storm, where the storm drains come out, they're kind of tall enough for you to walk in and everything.
Oh, so this is it.
Yeah, kind of. A bunch of kids. Hold on. A bunch of kids were playing in the storm drain, and all of a sudden there's a flash flood, so it filled up. One of the kids got pulled underwater and just disappeared for a few days. an off-duty firefighter noticed through a manhole there's like a finger sticking up through one of the holes on a manhole. And so he called a bunch of people to try to get that lifted up. They lifted up, and that's where the Wisconsin boy was found, in that manhole.
Dead?
He survived by the storm swept him away. He grabbed that ladder that they have and like pulled himself up and was breathing through that air hole while the water was going. And they found him, took him to the hospital. They didn't find any injuries or anything. He's
How old
fine.
was he?
He was. They didn't release his age. He's under 18.
Dude, if he's like 7, that kid's gonna be
I
a
think-
machine.
Dude, I know, dude. This is survival
go
at
into
its
the army.
No, this dude should do Man versus Wild
No, he should be
because he
a-
could
a
survive any
s-
I
a
situation.
feel like he
soldier.
would be able to out-survive Bear Grylls.
No, he should be a soldier
Well, Bear Grylls
How
got
lo-
caught singing in hotels.
and
Yeah, I
eating
know.
mad steak. How many days was he underwater for?
Didn't
Dude,
there's-
he had to be pruned as shit though.
Well, I think the water flooded, went down pretty fast, because there was a flash flood. But they said
Oh, then I don't know.
That's
if I'm
still
as
a super
impre- I
shitty
don't know if I'm as
situation.
impressed. It sucks.
It was a
Well, he
few
was saying
days.
he had to
It was a
breathe
f-
out of the hole in the manhole cover, which
It was a
leads
few
me to
days.
believe that there was enough water to where it was.
Yeah, but they
extremely hard
might
to
be
breathe.
trying to oversell it
Well,
to
no,
make
no,
this sound
because
super
while
heroic too.
while it was flooded, he was doing that. I'm assuming it probably took a few hours for that water to drain.
Dude, that kid wanted to live more than anything. How'd he grab that? It's probably so dark.
It just, it happened. I think they found him last night, and there's not a lot of information on it because he's a minor and everything.
Good for him though.
Yeah, I thought that was a crazy story.
He better go on to do something cool, like start the next Amazon, and put a
No.
clock inside of a mountain.
We talked about this. Do
Yeah.
you want to get into this?
Wait, what?
Or I think we're running low on time probably, so
All right,
we'll save
so
that for later.
I talked to you on the phone
Stop
about
throwing
this.
your pen.
But
Relax
there's
over
a
there.
woman seen knocking on a door at like 3 a.m. and she had just a T-shirt on, like a big T-shirt, and she had broken shackles on her wrist. And the video went viral, and the police were trying to find this girl, trying to figure out if it was a prank or if she needed help. And come to find out, they found her. She was a victim of domestic violence, and her boyfriend was found dead, suspected suicide. They think he shot himself in the head.
And why was she in shackles running around if he's dead?
He probably
Maybe he shot himself when she got out.
That's
to avoid
what they,
going to
that's
jail.
to avoid
that's
going-
what they
yeah.
think right now.
Dude, if would you open the door to that?
No.
What if she's like a smoke
I would call
show,
the
though?
cops.
Dude,
I
if
would
she's-
for sure call
If
the
she's
cops.
a smoke show, I'm going, you're not a killer?
Are you sure?
And if she gives me if she's like, no, dude, I'm getting beat, and I'm like, all right,
I'll take care of you.
why do you have shackles? Where'd you get them?
And you'd go,
Don't like that.
well, why don't you get out of that shirt real
you
quick?
told me it was a escapee.
No,
A prison escapee
they
from
thought originally-
Canada to Texas
They originally
That
thought
is a long haul.
but
with shackles.
because it's like a black and white video from like one of those doorbell videos. They thought that
Dude,
she
we
could
have-
have been. They thought she could have been a person who escaped prison in Canada at first, and then like using social media, they were able to track her down and everything, and they figured out that she was a victim of domestic violence.
We have those doorbell cameras, and if I woke up to that lady knocking, I made the joke about her being, if she was attractive, I'd let her in. I don't think I could do it. I'd probably cry.
I would sit at the door and go, okay, well, if you're in trouble, just sit there. The cops are on their way.
No, because I don't know if I should release the material our door is made out of.
You think she's going to break through the door, dude?
Maybe.
I doubt
Okay,
it.
well, she
If
breaks
she
through the
knows
door.
I'm
You're
there.
prepared, dude. She's going to come stumbling through.
And she's got shackles. I like my odds.
Yeah.
Because she's probably a little
Well, the
bit chained up.
shackles are like broken. It's like the cuffs with a little, like 3 or 4 chain links.
Hold on, I'll sit by the door with a small kitchen knife.
Yeah, dude, exactly.
Just in case.
A butter knife will slow her down.
Nothing bigger than a small kitchen
Just
knife.
stand at the
Because I
top.
don't want to scare her.
Well, no, this house is like a raised ranch, so you can throw like butter knives
Don't
at her from
describe
the
the
top.
house. We're going to get kidnapped.
You can throw butter knives from the top of the stairs at her, dude.
I'm home alone this weekend. Do not describe the house more.
Oh, Timothy's home alone in a raised ranch.
Oh, I can give you the address. Just kidding. I don't know the address here.
Old country road. Dude, for sure doesn't sound like you're gonna get kidnapped.
Yeah, Google. If you go to Google Maps and just type in Old Country Road, Timothy Home Alone, you got me every time.
That's just the video of him going missing this weekend.
Don't say that.
Yeah, don't say that because I'm gonna be here Saturday with him.
You're in the city. Parents are gone. Siblings are gone. It's me and a couple fur friends.
He's actually afraid to be alone though.
No.
Yeah,
but
you
let's
are.
not talk about that
I
because
don't.
I'm gonna be
I don't
here
get-
Saturday.
I'm
so
not like I don't mind being home alone. I just get like bored, dude. I get ridiculously bored just sitting because then it's like, what am I gonna do? And then next thing you know, like I'm writing about football stuff that doesn't matter, and I don't want to do that. You know, and you're in New York City, doing like hookers and blow with your girlfriend's mom.
not necessarily in that order.
Why?
I mean, sometimes blow can come before hookers. I mean,
No, you gotta do the blow after to wipe clean the memories.
Yeah.
Any more news?
That's
Captain Kirk?
besides the hookers and blow news. No, that's everything I have. So
I guess producer Pops is ready to get out of here.
Oh yeah.
That's him playing the music because our speech is too long. Alex, you can be found at Run the Point Pod on Twitter. You don't even use your personal Twitter.
No, I don't. We have a Twitter page. We have a Facebook page.
Is it all Run the Point?
Yes.
Just check them out everywhere. And you can find them on Spreaker. And you can find the link to their Spreaker at their Twitter account at Run the Point Pod.
At the Twitter account, and there's also a link on the Facebook page.
And Daddy was on there last week, and he's going to be on there tomorrow, too. So
yep, we
be
have
sure
a
to check
fantasy
it out.
draft tomorrow.
And our fucking missing guest, our regular
even
guest,
talk about
Chris,
him.
is going to be on there tomorrow. So check out check out Chris and I on Run the Point Podcast tomorrow. And you can find me on Twitter at Timothy J. Chura, Nick at Nick Kappas. Find us on Facebook at Sports-Doors, Instagram and Twitter at SportsDorks_. Be sure to fucking give us 5 stars, leave a little diddly comment on there, and
let's get the fuck out of here.
Tell your friends.